Hey everybody, it's Chris Loud. I'm going to do a fast and loose abstract mixed media painting demo. And this one is a fantastic warm-up painting exercise that can help you use the leftover paint on your palette. I'll be using the remaining acrylic paint from a previous painting, as well as some collage paper and other mark making tools. I started off with a China marker and some water-soluble wax pastels. Now I'm just putting down some scraps of paper that I had painted on previously, some old collage paper I'd made, just making marks, putting some interesting paper down, and just really playing at this point. This is a great experimental abstract painting, and that's just a lot of fun to play with. So it's a great way to warm up before doing other art projects and to not waste any of your leftover paint on your palette. But I really just was using any tool that was nearby. You can see I have some water-soluble wax pastels there on the left. I had some charcoal. I don't think I used the charcoal, but China marker and just really several tools. But my goal was to use whatever colors I had left over on my palette, and I did have to add a little bit of white at the end because I was running out. And just changing orientation, flipping it around a little bit and going from a different direction. Now I'm taking that paint, and I started running out of paint actually near the end. That's why I had to add that white. And matter of fact, I had some dried, I believe it was cadmium red on my palette, and I needed to get some warm colors on there, so I had to add some water to that to get it loosened up just enough that I could use some of that red paint at the end. So I really did a pretty good job of clearing this palette off. And the great thing is I let that palette dry, and that happens to be my favorite little palette there that I can peel the paint off of. So I have some good peeled off acrylic paint that I can use for some mixed media projects in the future. And then I just used the fine tip applicator, got some paint down, and then rolled over it with the brayer, mini brayer, and I'm doing it again here just to kind of smudge some of that black paint that's coming out of the applicator. I'm going to spray some water on this here in just a minute, and then put a paper towel down and let it sit for a minute, and try and get some drops and some interesting marks that way. But really had no idea where I was headed with this. Just started making marks, putting paint down. Was not real thrilled as I was doing this. It was not the prettiest painting, but I think by the end I came out with something that I liked. It had kind of a graffiti look to it. So it was rough, but really liked it, and I had a great time doing this. It's always fun when you're just you have no expectation other than just using the paint on your palette. So it's a lot of fun to just start making marks. There's that red paint that I'm having to put a lot of water on to get something going there. This is similar to a video I did, a painting I did a week or two ago, and that was associated with a prompt called Sweep It Under the Rug. So if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link at the end the video. You can check that out if you want, but very similar kind of painting. Not intentional, but that's kind of where this went. And if you've already seen that one, I'll leave another video as well that you can check out. And if you like this video now or at the end, and you feel like giving it a thumbs up, that would be great. I appreciate all the likes and comments that people leave me. It's I have a great time interacting with everyone. And I'm just putting a white mat over just to kind of get an idea of how things are looking at this point. Again, not real thrilled at this point with it, so start adding some white in, and as I'm going along, I do start picking up any remnants that's left from the paint on the palette. So I'll start getting a little bit of color in there. If you have any interesting paintings that you use leftover painting or leftover paint that's on your palette for, let me know in the comments. I'm always looking for new styles of painting or new techniques, new prompts for using up that leftover painting. I try not to have leftover painting, but can't say I'm great at that. I usually have some. A lot of times I'll tone a canvas with it, even if it's just really kind of random colors. And here at the end, I'll show you some different orientations with the final painting. And I spared you pulling the tape off because I struggled with this one. So here's the final painting in some different orientations. Like I said, it has very much a graffiti look to it. So keep on painting, and thanks for watching.